Okay, so we are going live. Good evening, students. This is Patnaik, your friend and tutor. And before beginning this session, do let me know whether the audio and video quality is absolutely fine or not. And if it is, please give me a thumbs up in the chat box. Okay, I can read it directly. Anyways, in today's session, we will be talking about how to create isometric drawings in a very simple and efficient manner in the environment of AutoCAD, but in the 2D space and not working in the 3D space. Again, let me reiterate, we'll simply be creating isometric drawings. That means those drawings where at the same time you'll be able to gauge the length, width and the height of an object. Okay, so let's go ahead first of all with this. Here we go. Okay, for creating an isometric view, you first of all need the front and top view, that is the orthographic projection. Let me just have a copy of this. I mean, I've already created some isometric views, but I'll do it again just to give you an explanation as to how all of these things work out. Watch, let me have a copy of this. Control C, and I'll be explaining you, let me tell you very frankly, I'll be explaining you all the things in a very beautiful fashion. Okay, Control C, and let me just paste it right here. Here we go. One sec. Let me just switch to, let me reduce my own size itself. Okay. So if you've got any doubts in between, I'll be reading the comments and replying to them. Okay. So we've got the front and top view of an object. Here it is. Okay. First angle projection. That's the front view. That's the top view. Now, if you watch carefully, you first of all need to work out the length, breadth and height from this orthographic projection itself. And any student who is a fan of engineering drawing or who is in the first year must know AutoCAD. And right now, all of them who are connected to me directly know that I am running an AutoCAD course on my application. So to download the application, the link is in the description down below, and download the app, enroll in the course as soon as possible. Already a lot of students have enrolled. Okay, so here we go. Let's start. Front and top view. Some tools which you first of all need to on. Please go over here, bottom right corner of the screen. Make sure, let me click on it. Make sure that this line weight is on because we'll be needing this. Secondly, the most important tool is isometric drafting and polar tracking. Isometric drafting honestly is not that important, but it gives you a very good perspective. Right now you can see this net over here. Okay, this way. Looks like a parallelogram, isn't it? This looks like a parallelogram. So that would be required, and we'll also be needing this polar tracking. Very, very important. Please make sure that these tools are checked, and these tools will be appearing at the bottom right corner of the screen. Okay, let me once again reiterate, click on those three parallel lines and make sure that polar tracking, isometric drafting and this even line weight. Okay, and in fact polar tracking, there is a shortcut for it. You can simply press F10. Let me check. F10. Okay, you see this? Please watch over here. Oh, one more thing. Right now, YouTube is sort of functioning in a different fashion. You can in fact, in order to zoom at a particular section of the video, you just pinch your screen this way. Pinch your screen. And on that part, it will be zoomed. No problem. Agreed? Okay. Let me first of all check. I've got only one extra screen. Okay. So I have to run OBS. I have to run the tab also, right? Okay, I think we are good to go. Here it is. Just watch. Just take a look. What is the length of this object? So the length of this object happens to be this much, 30 plus 38. Please, again, if you are unable to visualize it properly, pinch on the screen and that portion will be zoomed. 30 plus 38 is going to be 68. The breadth happens to be 15 plus 30 plus 15. That means it is 30, 30, 60. So this is 68, this is 60. Whereas the height is going to be 18.0, that is 18. Okay, all right. Now make sure that this polar tracking is on. Okay, so I've set the polar tracking. Please, once again, click over here. This is the point where you need to click small arrow. You can see, pinch on the screen, click on it and set it to 30, 60, 90, 120, because these are the directions in which we move in case of isometric drawings. Okay, so far so good. Let me start. So first of all, we'll be constructing the base. The base is this. Okay, and the height that it is going to have is going to be 18. So the base is, this is 68. Let me tell you once again, 68 by 30. Let me use the line command. Watch this very, very carefully. Click on L, simply tap on L, enter, and then the line command is activated. Click anywhere on screen. So this length, sir, is going to be 68. Now, the beauty of this polar tracking is, see, can you see this green dotted line? Yes. Right now the angle is 0 degrees. Now I move it slightly upwards. You can see the angle is increasing. As it is going to come close to 30 degrees, it is going to snap. It is going to lock itself. Now it is locked. Okay, you can now move your cursor along this 30 degree mark. So if we want to go or travel a distance of 68, simply punch in 6, 8 and enter. Okay, done, sir. So here you need to move by a distance of, if you watch carefully here, I think I should need to reduce my size. This is good. This is good. Now here, watch. What is this distance? Sir, this is 15. Okay, so travel 15. So 15 this way, then 10 this way. Okay, yes, sir. So 15 this way, again, at an angle of 150 degrees. 15, enter. And now this way. This is how much? This is 10. So you need to move along this distance. Again, you see this? This is 180 degrees. This is going to be 210 degrees. So now we are moving along 210 degrees by 10 units. Simply type in 10, press enter. Now you need to travel this distance. How much? So this is going to be 30 simply, right? So here it is at an angle of 150 degrees. The length is going to be 30, press enter. Again, you have to move this way, this way. What is the distance? Sir, this distance happens to be 10, simply 10. So just type in 10. Again, we need to move this way. In the isometric drawing, we are going to move this way. Okay, so by a distance of 15, enter. And then we are here. We need to move towards the left hand side. The distance is going to be 38 plus 30, which means it is 68. So now locked again, you can see the green dots, right? That means it is locked at an angle of 210 degrees. The distance that we need to move is 68 and press enter, and you need to return to your initial position, and here it is done. So we have basically created the base. I'll select it through a crossing window and I'll do Control X and Control V. I'll shift this diagram slightly to this position. This looks good. Wonderful. Okay. Is this clear to everyone? I hope it is. Anyways, let me go ahead. Now, if you watch carefully, there happens to be a circle, and this, not exactly a circle, I should call it a hole which has been drilled. Okay. A hole which has been drilled throughout the thickness of this solid object. The depth of the hole happens to be 18. Okay. We will be working out the depth. Don't worry. Right now, it is very important to create this circle onto this isometric drawing. Please let me know, what is the isometric view of a simple circle? What is the isometric view of a simple circle? So the answer would be, sir, the isometric view of a circle is an ellipse, which we can make using the 4-center technique. I think all the students who have seen my lectures on engineering graphics know that the isometric view of a circle is an ellipse itself. So here, what we'll be doing is, we'll be using the ellipse command. Simply type E. What happens? Okay, so you've got this huge, all of these commands which start with E. So we want EL. EL is the shortcut for ellipse. Simply punch enter. Done, sir. What you need to do, students, is you need to make an isometric ellipse. If you watch over here, please, again, I want all of you to pinch your screen over here. You can see this option of arc. You can see the option of center and isocircle. Pinch your screen. So in order to activate isocircle, I'll simply type in I and press enter, and then I'll select the center and I'll provide the radius. Automatically the isometric circle will be made. This is how it's done. Okay, sir, agreed. But you have not placed the center in its exact location. Yes, I haven't done that. Just take a look now. Take a look. This is going to be interesting. This center, this is 30. Yes, sir, this is 30. And how much is this much? Sir, this is going to be, this is 30 again. Why? The reason being very simple. If you watch, Sir, this is 15 and the center is exactly over here. So half of 30 will be 15 somewhere here. So this is 15 and again this is 15. 15 plus 15 will give you 30 units basically. Okay, so from here travel by a distance of 30, and that's will give you ultimately the center's location. Here we go. So let me just use the line command once again. Here it is, L, enter. Okay, here it is, go 30. Again here, again you can see this is minus 30 degrees or plus 330 degrees, whatever you can say. 30, enter. So this happens to be the precise location of the center. Now we'll be using the EL shortcut for ellipse, press enter and then click over here. No, you don't have to click. Just watch here, isocircle. Okay, select the isocircle from, you can select it from here only. Okay, or you can simply type in I and then press enter. Click. Now what is the radius? Sir, the radius happens to be 15. Simply type in 15 and press enter. Circle is locked. No worries. Okay, now the construction that I had done, I'm going to remove it now. Okay, I've selected them, delete. Right, watch, this is the height, this is 18. Okay, so we need to give it some height. So whenever you move vertically, you move at an angle of 90 degrees. So simply use the line command, type in L, enter, and from here move in the upward direction. How far? By 18 units, 1, 8 and press enter. Done. Enter again. Now what I'll be doing is let me use this line command again and I'll go for CO. CO is for shortcut for copy. Enter. Then it is asking you to provide the base point, specify the base point. Let's say this is the base point, and then go over here. Make sure that you make all the copies at relevant corners, and this is exactly what needs to be done. Done, sir. Now what? Now what we'll do is we'll select all the profiles because the same profile is above also. Zoom in, enter, zoom the isometric circle. Okay, click on the isometric circle. So all of them have been selected. Now again we are going to be using the CO copy command, enter, and then let me select the base point. Let me select this as the base point, go upwards by a distance of 18 units and press enter. Now you can see the 3D effect. So this is 3D working. This is actually, this looks like a 3D object but in the two-dimensional space. And one more thing, if you watch over here, okay, this is the isometric drafting. Right now it has absolutely no role to play, but if I switch it off, what happens? Take a look. The normal grid lines. Okay, vertical, horizontal. These are the normal grid lines. And when you switch it on, there are actually 3 modes. Right now it is on this mode, isometric top mode. If I can also switch it to isometric left, I can also switch it to isometric right. I can also switch it to isometric top. It looks good in the isometric top mode. That is exactly the reason I have kept it so far. Okay, even if you don't switch it on, nothing will happen. Nothing. Don't worry. Absolutely not to worry. Okay, this is the plain mode. Okay, I've kept the grid ons over here. Anyways, let me switch it on and let me get it to isometric top mode. Have I? Yes. Now, if you watch carefully, there are some edges which are absolutely unwanted. So, which edges are those? I can already see there are 2 comments which have been made. Andrew and Akshit. Hi guys. How's life? Learning AutoCAD today. Okay, I'll be bringing more sessions on AutoCAD. But again, if you want to learn this entire software in a very simple and efficient fashion, do download the application. The link is in the description. But once this video ends, okay, and enroll in my course as soon as possible. The colleges have started to begin. And if you happen to be a student of first year or even second or third year, I mean, as an engineer, before you embark into advanced softwares like CATIA, ProE, or even SolidWorks, make sure that you have a very good idea of AutoCAD. This is not limited to mechanical or civil engineers. AutoCAD as a software should be learned by all the core engineers. You never know. Okay, you never know when your resume needs it. So make sure this software as a tool happens to be on your resume, not just in writing, but make sure that when you are interviewed regarding these sort of CAD softwares, that you are able to respond in a very convincing fashion, right? What I've seen over the years is a lot of students put in their resume in the software sections that they know AutoCAD very well, they know C++ very well, but they are unable to answer in the interviews. Okay, the interviewers do not need your certificates. What they want is to make sure that you have a very good understanding of the softwares. They'll be asking you some practical questions in terms of implementing certain tools, in terms of creating a 3D solid or a 2D diagram. So make sure that you are able to answer them in a very convincing fashion. Anyways, so I'll be removing the unwanted edges. These are the edges which won't be visible. Let me remove them. Okay, select it and remove. This also won't be visible. This won't be visible either. This, what else? Sir, this is also not going to be visible. Agreed. Agreed. Let me zoom out. Looks quite decent. Now, what I'll do is I'll use the trim command. How to use it? Simply type in, the shortcut is TR. Yes, sir. Punched. Enter. Done, sir. Select this portion. One second. Let me simply go over here. Use the grips. Okay. Once again, let me use this TR. Enter. 2 times enter. When you enter 2 times, the entire object is selected. Basically, these are the portions that I want to chip off, and now simply I can remove the rest. Okay, done. So this, students, is exactly how the object would look in an isometric view. A lot of students think that isometric view is some kind of 3D view. No, it is just a simple view like a front or a top or a side view. It's just that all the 3 dimensions are visible in one single view, and that's why you call it an isometric view. And the dimensions which appear in the isometric projection, those same dimensions appear in the isometric view also. No scaling. When you create an isometric projection, you use a scale. That scale is called an isometric scale. Okay, so basically an isometric projection is a sort of squeezed version. It is going to be slightly smaller than this original or isometric view. I hope you've understood this point. Now, as I told you that you need to switch on this line weight also. Switch on. By switch on, when I say switch on, just check it. Okay, line weight. What I'll do is I'll select the entire object. Okay, sir. Now I'll go to layer and I'll select this cyan. Okay, looks nice. I like this color. I'll go to layer again. I'll set it as 0.30. Okay, now you can see automatically the thickness of all the lines. I mean, this is looking very, very nice. Okay, the thickness has increased obviously, but make sure if I switch this off, this is the line weight. Right now it is switched on. If I switch it off, let me click on it. You won't see the line weights. Now you can see the line weights. Won't, now you can. Won't, now you can. I hope you've understood this point. Now let me move over to the second examples. Okay, here we go. Let me copy paste again. This one, let's say. Let's make this. Control C. Well, Control C and Control V happen to be the two very most important commands in any software. Word, Excel, PowerPoint, AutoCAD, or anywhere. Control C, Control V. Let me have some water. Okay. Just take a look at this object. I'll zoom in. Just take a look. What is this? Sir, this actually looks like a staircase. Yes. So what is the height of the stairs, sir? The height is 16. And then we need to travel this distance. Okay. How much is this? This happens to be, sir, 25. Let me show this to you. This is 25. Just watch. 16 and this is 25. Absolutely matching. Again 16, 25. 16, 25. Okay. You can see this. 25, 25, 25. Right. Let me zoom in again. Slightly zoom out. 16, 25, 16, 25, 16, 25, 25, 25, 25 will give you 75. So 75 is the length. Okay. And the height of the object is 16, 16 and 16. 16 times of 3 is 48, my friends. So what about the width or the breadth? So students, the breadth happens to be equal to 100. You can see this. This is 100. So let us follow a box approach over here. We'll be creating a box. The box will be 75 by 100 by this much. What is this? 48. Lovely. Let me create a box. 75 by 100 by 48. Okay. Use the line command. Click on L. Enter. Click anywhere on the screen, no problem. And now at an angle of 30 degrees, yes sir. Distance traveled sir 75. Enter. Again over here we need to move. What is the distance traveled sir? This time it is 100. 100. 100. Okay, I need done. Again we need to start over here. This is sir 75. Done. And let me close it. Very easy. Yes sir, it's very easy. Control X, Control V, slightly away. Looks good now. Okay. So what is the height? This height happens to be 48, right? Make sure that you're pinching on the screen just to zoom in, okay, at specific portions. Wherever it is very important, I'll let you know. So the height happens to be 16 times of 3, that is 48, sir. So let me give it a height, all the corners by 48. So at an angle of 90 degrees, 48, and press enter and done. Now simply I will copy this, C and O, enter, specify the base point. This happens to be my base point, and I'll go to this corner, this as well, and the final one. Lovely. Now I'll select these two, selected by crossing window, again these two, and I'll simply use the copy command, CO, press enter. I'll select the base point. Let's say this is the base point, and I'll go this much. So a box has been created. Lovely. Now sir, in the front view, this is the front view basically, and that's the top view. Okay, once the diagram is made, once this isometric view is complete, you'll get to understand how the front views and top views have worked out. You see there is a step, sir. So we need to first of all travel upwards 16, upwards 16, and this way 25. Again 16 and 25, 16 and 25. Okay sir, let's do this. Here we go. From here starting, so use the line command once again, type L, press enter, click. What? So 16, done, enter, and then this way. Let me zoom in. Yes, you can see the green dots. Okay, polar tracking on. 16, this is 25, done sir. Again this is going to be 16, done. This is going to be, where is the green dot? Yes, now I can see it's 25. Again above, sir, this is again going to be 16. So let me just type in 16 and press enter. It's over. It's over. I've made this. Now actually these edges are not actually, they're not relevant anymore. Let me remove them. Okay, if needed we'll draw it again, no problem. Now, so this portion has been created, no problem. Now what can we do now? If you watch carefully, this is the width or the breadth, you can say, of each and every staircase. How much is it? Sir, this actually is, how much is it? 100 minus 36. It is going to be 64. So this distance is 64. So what you need to do, students, is this, just watch, L, enter, and from here again, can you see the green dots? Yes sir, we can. So 64. Okay sir, press enter and enter again. I'll simply copy this, and now let me use the copy command from over here. Okay, you know the shortcut, CO, press enter. Okay. Specify the base point, that's the base point. Paste, 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 paste again. Now what to do, sir? Take a look. Again, you need to paste all of these again. Again, I'll be using the copy command. This is the base point, and go over here. Now it sort of looks more realistic, isn't it? Okay, can you see this edge over here? So there is an edge. So what I'll do is I'll simply be using the trim command over here. I'll click, and yes, click anywhere. Okay, so just use the trim command, TR. Okay sir, enter, 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 and now you can see this portion can be chipped off. Okay sir. Now to give it more 3D effect, what you can do is simply use L, enter, line command, and go over here. Perfect intersection. I think now you are able to see what is happening. This is the object in 2D. This is also in 2D only, but sort of you can see all the dimensions in one single view, and that's why it's an isometric view. Okay, we haven't tampered the dimensions either, which we actually do in case of isometric projection. And do watch my videos on isometric drawings if you have any doubts or anything like that. Okay, so far so good. Now students, what I'll do is I'll simply go over here, Can you see this grip? Yes, sir, we can, and take it over here. Simply, no problem. Use this grip, click on it. Okay, release, and then go over here, click again. It is going to automatically snap. Click on the grip, move it downwards and take it over here. Lovely. So this is exactly how you can create isometric drawings. Lovely, isn't it? And now let me select it, go to layer, let me use this cyan color, and let me increase the thickness, let this 0.3 mm. Lovely. So this is exactly how the object is going to look. How's this looking? 2 down, 1 more to go. Okay, just take a look. This is going to be interesting. The third problem that I have in my kitty is this. Copy and let me paste it over here. Okay, don't watch the 3D. Okay, so we've got an object, and let me tell you from the outset that this is third angle projection. In third angle projection, top view is at the top. Basically, this is the top view, this is the front view, and this is the right hand side view. Right hand side view is to the right of front view. That's third angle projection for you if you don't know. Okay, so how do we proceed from here? This is going to be simple. Watch. The first thing to do is to create this in the top view, okay, or in the top plane. You'll soon realize this. So where should we start from? You can actually start from this point and then move towards the left, behind, right, in front, and left. Okay, let me tell you why. Because these are sort of inclined edges, and to make them you need these two corners as specific locations. This is going to be slightly interesting. Watch. 12, 16. How much is this? Sir, this length is 12 plus 6, that is 18. 18 plus 20 is 28, 38. 38 plus 6 is 44. 44 plus 12, that is 56. So again, this is 56. By the way, 12, 16, 56. Let's start. 12, 16 and 56. Remember. L, enter. So sir, 12, where? This way, to the left. Okay, to the left. Escape, enter. 12. Okay, so 12. And sir, 16. This is 16 by the way. Now, you can see the green dots. 16. Done, sir. Move over to this side. How much is this? So this, as we calculated, this is 56. And sir, this again is 16. And let me, okay, you can see the green dots, 16. And this, we are going to move towards the left. This distance, by the way, is 12. Lovely. Can you see this? Yes, this is 12. Yes, 12. Now what, sir? Let me get this closer. There are going to be more live sessions in the future. Okay, and once again, let me reiterate, if you want to learn AutoCAD in a much more comprehensive fashion, if you want to learn the concepts at your own pace, make sure that you enroll in my course. Download the Patnaik application. The link is in the description, and enroll in the AutoCAD course, as thousands of students already did. Okay. 12. How much is this length? This is also 12. Lovely. Now what we can do, students, if you watch carefully, this is where we need to reach. How do we approach this, sir? Let me tell you. I think the best way is, this is 56. Yes, sir. Can you take the center of 56? I'll show you how to take the centers in AutoCAD. And from here, you can travel this much. This is actually 32 as shown. Lovely. So let me use the line command. Okay. These are the corner points shown by green squares, right? And as I move from the corner towards the center of the line, you will see that it will transform into a triangle. Here it is. Where? Somewhere here. Now you can see it has transformed into a triangle. Okay, it is also written adjacent to it, that it is the midpoint. Now travel by 32 simply. 3, 2, press enter. Okay, so we have basically reached exactly here at the center, and then traveled a distance of 32. So this is exactly where we've reached. 10 this side and 10 this side. Okay, first of all, let me construct this. 10 and then simply join. Let us do this. No issues. So use the line command once again towards the left. Okay, you can see the green dots. Polar tracking is on. 10 millimeters. Enter. Connect. Again over here, line command 10 millimeters and connect. Where is it? Yeah. So we have basically created the base of the object. No problem. Okay, this line is still it is still going to be helpful for us. You do not erase it. Okay, so what is the height? This basically is the top view, and the top view has been created. Okay, basically the idea behind keeping this isometric drafting on, if I switch it off, the perspective sort of changes. Now just keeping it on, it sort of gives you a very good idea as to where your object is. Okay, when I say where your object is, in which plane. Right now it appears that the base of our object is lying in the horizontal or top plane, right? Gives us a good idea. Okay, so now what? Now what we'll do is, watch, we'll give it some height. What is the height? So the height happens to be 8 millimeters. So let me give a height of 8 millimeters. And for that, first of all, what we'll do is simply go over here, use the line command 8 millimeters and press enter. Enter again, and then let me select it by a crossing window. Control C. No, I won't be using Control C. Let me use this base point. Keep on marking it. Just go ahead. Do it. Lovely. Lovely. Okay. The next best thing to do is to select all of these outlines. Lovely. And now what we'll do is, we are going to be using the copy command again. CO, press enter, and let me select this as the base point, and let me go above by 8 millimeters. Tap on it. Again, that's done. Let me get this line also. Okay. Control C. Center at the top as well. Lovely. Done. Okay, let me erase this. Okay, sir. And these are the edges which are not required. I'm erasing them. Okay. This portion will not be visible, so better to just chip it out. TR, double enter, and chip it off. Here we go. And what else? What else is not needed, sir? Oh, so far so good. Even this is not needed. This is not going to be visible. Lovely. Now, the next best thing to do is to create this profile. So how would we create this profile when no dimensions have been given? Because this much is 16, and if you watch over here, this is slightly above it. Until here it is 16, but this is slightly above. Where can we get the data as to how much these lengths are? Well, in the side view, this is 14 and 10. As you can see, 14 and 10. Let me show you all the views in one single go. Can you see this? 14 and 10. 14 and 10. Let me simply make this. Okay. Give me some time. Right. So how much is this thickness? So this happens to be 8. So the best thing to do is, let me tell you, the best thing to do is, watch. So simply make this anywhere. Line command. I'm doing it over here. Okay. I'll then move it. This is going to be 8. Enter. Then a distance of, this is 8 by the way. This is 10 and this is, no. This is 8. This is 14 and then we have to travel a distance of 10. So basically this is going to be 14. Enter. Once again 10. Enter. Okay, and this is 8. Enter, and back to where we began. Okay, now after traveling a distance of 14, you also need to make this line as well. So I've already created a point. Okay, this point is at a distance of 14 millimeters. Simply use the line command and go this way. L, enter. Can I see the grip? Yes, here it is. Enter, enter, tr double enter, chip off the portion, chipping it off. So done. So we've created this. Okay, center to center approach. Now you have to copy this again. Let me zoom in slightly. Copy the center and move the center to right here. Click on it. Okay, I've actually used the copy command. Instead, I should have used the move command. Okay, anyway, it does not matter really. Remove the line. So far so good. Looking good, isn't it? Lovely. Oh. Abhi saying hi. Hi Abhi. How's life? Okay. Moving on. How long has this session been? I don't know. Almost 30 minutes. More than 30 minutes. Let's finish this. You see, these 2 points basically. Just try to visualize all of them in one single view. I mean, these 2 points right at the back. These 2 points. Okay, single point. These 2 points are shown by a single point over here. The height has to be, this height has to be, what is the height? 16 millimeters, right? Let me show this to you. This is going to be, again, these 2 points are represented by one single point in the right hand side view. So the height that these 2 points should be getting is 16 millimeters. Lovely. So let's provide that height and then we'll travel in front by a distance of 14. We'll do that. No issues. So simply take this point, give it a height of 16. Okay, make sure it is set at 90 degrees. Done. Again, all of this is possible using the polar tracking, right? Enter. Okay, once again, enter again. The line command is back. Click and 16, enter. Now what to do, sir? Let me tell you. Take this and this. Use the copy command. This is the base point. Take it upwards. Done, sir. And enter. Now what, sir? Finish it off. Click, enter, click. Done, sir. Now what? Now what you need to do is again use the line command. As you can see, there is a slope or slant over here, and that is exactly what I'll be doing. You click and click again. Done. So this is over. Enter. Okay. Temporarily line command has been deactivated. If I press enter again, it is going to be activated. Again, I'll start from this point and end over here. As you can see, these are the edges which are not needed. I'll be erasing them, erasing them, erasing them. Lovely. Okay. And what else is not needed? Okay, let me tell you. I think I should be using the trim command. TR double enter. You can see, let me chip off this portion. Done, sir. Let me chip off this portion. Done, sir. Now the object is absolutely looking nice. Let me erase this. This is how isometric drawings can be created. Okay. Before I finally make my concluding statements, let me change the color as well as the thickness. Make sure that this line weight is on. If I switch it off, no thickness. Once I switch it on, thickness ही thickness है. Off, on. I hope you've got an idea. Okay, so this was the final presentation. So guys, please show your love towards this channel by liking the video and sharing this channel's information with all your friends and classmates, right? It's very important for me to ensure that each and every student has access to some very good quality education. Okay, so if you happen to be a student of first year of engineering, make sure that you learn AutoCAD, make sure that you learn engineering graphics. A lot of my videos are available on this channel itself. You can learn from there. But if you want to have a very comprehensive, if you want to, learn the subjects in a very comprehensive fashion, do download the application and enroll in the course as soon as possible. Okay, you're going to find the PDF notes, you're going to find MCQ type questions, you're going to find test series, so much. There are so many things and everything is in a very organized fashion over there. Okay, everything is in sequence. You can learn at your own pace. So how did you like this video? Do let me know in the comments. And what more videos do you want? Suggest them by writing the comments in the comment section below. So guys, this was all from my side for today. This is Manas Patnaik signing off. Take care. Have a nice day. Thank you very much.